Yesterday, I talked about plans and the idea that, well, we make plans and what happens isn't always what we planned. I want to just cover a couple things with that idea again this morning. We often use Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans that I have for you, saith the Lord. They are plans to prosper you and not for disaster." We love that verse, but here's the thing. If you really look at that and understand that, you'll understand that there can be a lot of things that can happen in your life as you're following the plan of God that aren't fun, that aren't easy, they're difficult. Look at the people of Israel. I mean, if you think about that, they had to travel. When they left Egypt, they traveled by foot for a long, long time. When they entered into the promised land, they had to go through a river. They had to go through a land that was being captive by people that they had to conquer. The point is that you have to conquer things in life. And even though God's plan is good, the journey can be hard. The journey can be difficult. And that's one of the things that we don't understand. We don't understand the processes that we might have to go through in order to get to where we're going. It is said that a diamond is made through a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Think about that. If you're under pressure right now, you don't like it. I don't like it. But God is doing something in it. And in that, the plan is good. I read something this morning that when Lazarus died, Jesus wept, even though he knew that he was going to rise again. He was going to be brought back from the dead, and yet he still wept. What does that mean? That in the journey, there's trials. In the journey, there's sadness. In the journey, there's struggles. And even though we might understand that there's a good plan and that God has our back, even Jesus had the cross, and it was part of the plan that God had for him and for us. So, I don't know where you are in the journey that God has before you, and maybe you're just starting out. Maybe you've been in it for a long time. The point is that when you stumble and find yourself in a place, well, it's okay. Don't worry about it. God's got your back, and this is part of it. This part that you're going through has a purpose. Don't neglect that. Look at that and use it and ask God, Lord, what do I do in this place that I find myself? You'll be surprised of what God might tell you. Hey, think about that today, would you? Until the next time, God bless.